Welcome back to the Loosely Related Podcast. As you can see, we have a bunch of decorations. We're dressed in strange clothing. So obviously, it's our 4th of July episode.
This is 4th of July.
This is 4th of July.
4th of July.
Yep.
But in all sincerity, if you're watching us, please hit us up at looselyrrelatedpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at LRPodcast. Also find us our Instagram at looselyunrelated. And I believe that's where we're holding our ugly sweater contest.
The ugly sweater contest is
Yes.
there.
Right?
Yeah,
Which,
all the info can be found at the Instagram.
Yes.
So if you want to head there.
Or the Facebook page. I'd put a lot of stuff.
and the
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay, so hit us up there, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and whatever else we're at. We may not even know. Just go outside and ask. Loosely related, and you might hear something about us.
Yeah, there's a few carnival barkers that are running around doing Loosely Related Podcast. Come on, come find out. Come check out Loosely Related Podcast.
All right. So I'm one of your hosts, but obviously I'm not your only host. To my left, we have the incomparable Joey.
What is up, everyone? I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. As you can see, I am wearing my festive. I really
like
listen,
that. It's nice.
I kind of cheated a little bit. I wore this to the wedding, so I just figured I would just wear it on the podcast. This is just what I wore. I had my friend's wedding the other day. It was very festive.
You just slept in it and everything.
I thought you got
pretty
that on
much.
the 7th day of Christmas.
Well, it's one of those things where, so every now and then, it's like that great line from Step Brothers. It's like, I want to look formal, but I'm here to party. You know?
I like it. I like it. Also here to party is my other host to the right. That's Joe Hassett.
Yeah, it's me. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and it's Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah,
So,
it might
yeah.
be.
Technically, I think it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas
Yeah,
Eve,
listen to this.
So, yeah, I'm really excited, man. I'm going to sneak out, and I'm going to try to see Santa coming down and coming in the house. I have a fireplace.
Right.
And I believe the fireplace one in the Santa Claus, where you don't have to have a fireplace,
right?
It just automatically appears for Santa to come down.
Yeah.
In my case, I have a wood stove, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the wood stove. So
Right.
that
Make sure you
turns
don't
into
like
a huge wood stove, and he comes out all covered in soot, or it's just going to turn into a fireplace.
Well, what's going to happen is with our house, he's going to come out covered in asbestos, and then it's going to be the end of Christmas.
He'll end up in the basement.
End of Christmas.
He'll end up in the basement with the skeleton of the judge in the back.
Exactly. Yeah,
And we just collect bones. We're bone collectors here on the podcast. It's a loosely related bone collectors edition.
All right, and the man in the back making it all happen for us, our producer Brian.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I got some surprises for you this week.
Ooh, tantalizing.
He had another triathlon or something.
Were you doing you're going to make us run a triathlon
this time?
So I competed in the penguin one, and then they referred me to the narwhal one.
The narwhal.
I didn't finish that one. That one was kind of hard.
That's
I think that's the name of that animal. We couldn't think of the other day. My wife and I were doing some Christmas shopping in Connecticut, and we were like, werewolf? It's a narwhal.
What is a narwhal?
That's that animal thing, right?
It's like a creature, right?
All right, Brian, you're going to have to throw up.
Oh, a narwhal. Isn't it a Harry Potter reference?
No,
it's a real thing.
It is a real creature.
It's
an underwater creature.
See, you learn something new every day.
It's an underwater creature. It's like a whale. It's a narwhal. It's a whale. And it has literally an enormous horn, like almost like a unicorn horn.
And they're doing it like we see in Japanese anime, right?
It comes like out of the front of the head, sort of. It looks like
a real creature.
Yeah,
it's basically the unicorn of whales.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
It's like the sea pig.
What does it have? Does it have the unicorn thing and the blowhole, or is that the same?
I don't know if it has a blowhole.
All right, blow it out your hole, buddy.
Blow it out your hole.
All right, so as you can tell, we're doing our Christmas special here. So we're going to all throw in today. We're going to be talking about recipes, I believe, right? Joe's going to have some hot recipes.
They got some stuff and all that.
I'm just going to sit here and just look very confused because I'm not
that's
ready.
good.
Well, you just happened to wear that today. You didn't even know it was our Christmas special.
I just put this on. It was just,
we just went with it when we saw you had it on. I guess we're doing a Christmas special.
Thank God.
Right.
Why are you guys all wearing the same thing as me? That's weird.
Yeah.
So I have these glasses out front, and we're going to talk about, obviously, glasses, and they're all matching, Joey. Good job on that.
Yeah, we actually, believe it or not, we do prepare a little bit.
I had 4 dirty glasses before of all different sizes, but we now wear a uniform.
We found some clean ones.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're going to be talking today, at least in part, about, like, special drinks either that you make or they don't have to be alcoholic, but in my case they are.
They
Yeah,
should
of
be.
course.
So-
It should be alcoholic.
So in this case,
We
it's
don't
not
talk about
anything I made right.
non-alcoholic
Hey, I
drugs.
don't want
non-alcoholic drugs.
Non-hallucinogenic drugs and
yeah.
non-alcoholic
We really
drinks.
talk
We don't
about
do
I
that.
want alcohol in my
hallucinogenics
drinks and in my drugs. If your Advil doesn't have alcohol in it, don't give it to me.
I don't want it.
Drug-free
I only eat cakes with I want rum cake. That's what I want. So, but in this case, I wanted to start off something that kind of reminded me of my best friend, actually, Joe.
Oh, wow.
And it's something kind of really definitely reminds me of Christmas and holidays that we've had together.
Yeah?
So I brought a little something that.
Oh,
will
we
be,
got all kinds of
no,
surprises. That's
what's
what
going on
Christmas is all about.
Wow,
Christmas.
look at that.
Oh,
Oh, my.
we might have to have
So
that
maybe you
during
could
the
pour
show.
us? Yeah.
Okay.
well,
pour it for us.
I think
a little
if
bit.
anybody does, if
I mean,
anybody,
yeah.
for anybody out there who doesn't
what
know
we're
what this
having.
is,
Well, for the listeners, you got to
for the
definitely
listeners,
explain
the
it.
Pope's
and the
bottle,
people
right,
who
Joe?
are out on YouTube, you got to take a look at this because
Yes.
most people who are inexperienced liqueur drinkers
Liqueur. See there. Look at you there. Look at
drink
that.
Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
Right, that was
yes.
out-
And they think that
Force.
Grand Marnier is the best. It's not the best.
It is.
This right here is the best,
Which is what?
which is Benedictine and brandy. B&B.
B&B.
This bottle right here is probably close to $40 for
Yeah,
this bottle.
definitely.
wasn't
yes,
cheap.
I believe
Yeah.
it. And that is even is that not the special?
It's not the leader.
That's
It's
the
this
special
is-
one,
no,
right?
no, they just changed the label color. It used to be white,
And,
but they
and what's
changed
the
the
nickname
color.
of this, Joe? What did you tell me the nickname?
Oh, we call it in our family the Pope's bottle.
Pope's
The
bottle.
Pope's bottle.
Because when I was a little kid, my grandfather came
Drinking heavily with his grandfather.
Yeah. But
Now
my
what are you doing?
He would come over every. Actually, I should have gotten the B&B glasses for this if I'd known. But
Yeah, I wanted
anyway,
to get the snifters. I didn't know what those
Yeah, I
were,
have them
so.
in a little.
But this is all right.
Curio
These
Yeah,
all
cabinet
match.
they make
upstairs.
special glasses to
Yeah.
drink that out of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a unique kind
Maybe
of
I'll
liqueur.
run and get
It's
those
delicious.
and pour
I
it.
love it. Whatever
Yeah.
you want to do.
But I'll
You
do
know,
that. I'll
we can go
I'll
like this in the
disappear
movie
from it.
magic. We'll
There
have
you
to
go.
go.
But
Yeah.
the B&B is, we called it the Pope's bottle because my grandfather used to come over every Saturday. He used to drive up from the Bronx, and he would come over every Saturday. My father would cook a dinner every Saturday, steak or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And at the end of dinner, every dinner, we'd bring out the Pope's bottle.
So cool.
And my grandfather would have, a sifter full of it every time. It was his dessert,
He would fill that sifter to the top.
Yeah,
you
well,
think?
it wasn't
like
huge, but it was,
Right.
it was a
Yeah,
brandy
small
glass,
glass.
sort of,
Sure. Yeah,
fill it
right,
up like
right,
a brandy
right,
glass.
right.
But this stuff is great. It's not orange flavor like Grand Marnier, but
right,
it's just it's a
right.
liquor.
That's
It's-
very important to mention.
It's
yeah.
it's just amazing.
It's-
Anyone who drinks Grand Marnier, you'll love this stuff.
It's so delicious and
Yeah.
it clears out your sinuses.
So like,
Yes.
you guys continue. I'm going to
Cool.
actually go get the sifters.
all right, do
There
some
you go.
movie magic for
There
us.
we go.
Movie
Alrighty.
magic. All right, get his hologram in.
Get his hologram going in here. Here we go. Bing, bing, bong. Well, Brad, that is awesome. That makes me very happy right there. I haven't
Yeah.
had a glass of B&B in about 40 years because
Right.
I don't think anyone. No, I'm just kidding.
You look good for 40s.
I know, man. Listen,
This thing is
these
so
suit-
big on me.
It's these suit jackets. They do look really big on you, Brian.
Well, they come from the biggest
oh
head
yeah.
in
and
America.
now that Brian is sitting here, you can take a look at Brian also busting
Oh
out his
yeah,
ugly
check
sweater.
out his ugly sweater.
Yeah.
He's got a little pug.
It's got some lights on it.
It's got a pug looking at some cookies.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm wearing
Oh, that was quick.
Look at
it's
that.
right.
And now
Movie
we got
magic.
a little bit of little stuff going on here.
Would you like the little sifter?
These are beautiful. Everybody
very
has to
nice
partake.
glasses.
Everybody has to join
Everybody
in.
will partake.
Everybody.
I can tell you one thing: these glasses have not been washed in, again, about 40 years, something like
Wow,
that.
those
or
are
about
awesome
40
looking.
years.
Show
No,
us
they're
some of
fine.
those
They're
glasses real quick.
covered,
They're
Those
so they're
beautiful.
things.
fine.
Those are actually really cool. What the
What,
heck?
I'll tell you what,
I
that
couldn't
B&B will
find
burn
those.
that crap right out of there anyway.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
It
you don't have to
definitely
worry.
will.
It's even if it's going to kill any.
Show us these
bacteria that
glasses
may
real
be
quick,
in
because those are
glasses.
beautiful, Joe.
Yeah, let's.
Now,
let's
all
see,
right. So
real nice.
these were collectors. I don't remember where I got them. I think my wife, someone bought them for me because I know I was a big B&B fan.
Right.
Might have been you. I don't even know. I have to find out. But somebody bought these for me. And it was really kind of cool because it was the same kind of thing my grandfather used to drink out of a glass, like similar to this, same size.
Pretty awesome.
Different style, but yeah, these are.
Those are gorgeous, man. I like the one with
Yeah.
the horse on it.
yeah.
so they're like-
there's
yeah.
all different like
That one right there
coats
is
of
awesome.
arms or something on
Okay.
the outsides of them.
They almost look like they were
Frankfurt.
like like the glass blowers. Have you ever seen like
Yeah.
it almost looks like that. So it's
Yeah,
got
you can make
for
your
our
own
listeners
probably.
out there. It's got we got a little green spiral glass that's really beautiful design. And then we got it. This is this is from
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
There we go.
It is.
I don't
That's
know.
Germany's little cousin.
Frankfurt, Massachusetts. This is from
Actually, these might have
this
been from
is-
overseas. Now
there
that I
we
think
go.
about it, I'll have to ask.
Frankfurt Colorado.
I'll have to ask.
Well, isn't it from Brooklyn? No, it says Long Island on
No, it says Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. Brooklyn, Bangladesh. That's where it's from.
It could be, but
All right.
I thought someone
go.
did bring
Thank
him
you, sir.
as a souvenir from overseas or something like that.
So while Joe's pouring out this delicious B&B, I hope you guys are having a great Christmas Eve wherever you are at your homes, enjoying something that reminds you of friends and family and
there you
loved
go,
ones.
Brian.
So we're also going to talk about, like I said, some delicious foods. Thank you so much.
There you go.
And we're going to be talking about some music, I think, some Christmassy music. So where do you guys want to start? What do you guys want to do?
Well, before we kick off the show,
Yeah, let's give a little cheers to all of you out there.
Brian's
Also,
got
to
some
all of
Brian
our
in
the
fans
back.
out there listening to us and not
to
enjoying
everybody.
this delicious B&B.
Cheers,
To
Brian.
Brian in the back, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Wow, they're very good. Very
delicious.
good. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm not a
That
big
will
Grand
warm your
Marnier guy,
insides,
so that
too.
actually
No,
is
me
really
neither.
good.
I prefer the B&B.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's much better. That's good.
Yeah.
It's got a deep burn.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good, though. It's good.
That'll wake you up.
I
That
can
burn
really
is-
handle my liqueurs.
There we go.
It's not really
I'm
a
a big liqueur guy.
It's a smooth burn, though.
Yeah.
It's not like
No,
one of
it's
those really
delicious.
harsh burn.
Well, I can tell you
love
right
it.
now, Rob, if you don't mind, I know you said
Warms
what do
you
you
up.
want to start with.
Yeah, what do you
we're-
wanna
we're-
talk about, some
We're
food or
drinking some alcoholic
Okay.
beverages.
Oh, you got some other special drinks for us?
Yeah, so we talk a lot on this show about movies and TV and stuff like that, and
Yes,
we
we
did
do.
do some holiday movies and stuff like that. And I have an obsession. So one of my favorite YouTubers I've talked about on the podcast before is Binging with Babish.
Right.
And he does all the movies recipes, like food recipes, and occasionally he does do drink cocktails.
What's his
but
name?
mostly food
What is it
recipes.
again?
Binging with Babish.
Binging
I
with
saw it a couple
Babish.
times because Joey recommended it. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, but
Okay.
You should thw a link. We could probably throw that.
oh,
link,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, throw a link up there
Throw
for
a
some
link.
of it because
You
he's
mentioned
done quite a
as
few
well.
holiday ones too. But it kind of gave me the idea to bring up some. We like to make a lot of every year at Christmas. So this kind of started a couple years ago. I started to make this one thing, and so one of my favorite comedies of all time is How I Met Your Mother. I love
yeah.
that show. You got me into that show.
I love that
Which
show.
again,
Yeah.
thank you
Yep.
for that. You
Yep.
got me into that and Parks and Rec. So that's a
Parks and Rec.
double on that. So Barney has this drink that he makes every year called the Thankstini, and
Thankstini?
it's a really crazy drink. So I actually went ahead and I made this for the first
you
time
made it?
last year. Yeah. It wasn't exactly the right things. I didn't have one of the ingredients for this is a bouillon cube.
Okay.
Which I still honestly don't know what a bouillon cube is.
It's
Brian,
like,
if you-
wow.
yeah,
Okay.
bouillon cube is like if you
No,
wanted
I
to
can
make
tell you.
like,
Wait, you don't
here
need
we
Brian
go.
on this one.
right,
we
you
know
probably
this
invented
one.
it.
It is olden days.
Yeah.
My mom used to use them all the time.
I won't.
Yeah.
I have to tell you what a
But you can get
bouillon
them in
cube
chicken
is.
or beef flavor.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us what it's
Oh,
up.
okay.
They are basically instant soups, kind of.
Right. They'll make the
Take
base
a
of your soup.
hot water, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
I used to drink them when I was a kid all the time. Chicken
Yeah.
and beef. We used to have them all the
Why
time.
don't you just eat the
Just
bouillon?
a bouillon cube.
Throw a couple bouillon cubes
There,
and
it's
get the
pretty
hose
frick-
water.
It's
Dad,
pretty
you
pretty
had a-
harsh when you do that. I've
Oh,
actually
it's
tried
strong,
that.
right?
It's
I
strong
believe
as
it. You
hell.
had a bouillon cube Pez dispenser, I think you had. You
I
just
did.
popped
I
that
just
out.
popped them out and just popped them in my mouth.
You all right back there, Brian?
Yeah, I don't drink a lot like hard
There we
liquors.
go.
It's
Yeah,
really-
so
But
no,
that's
the
what-
bouillon
alright, so there
cube
you
is
go.
like you get them in. I had to come in a pack and they look like little sugar cubes
Right.
almost.
Yeah, sure.
And you throw them in a bowl or a cup, or usually a cup, and you just pour some hot water on top of it and let
Rob,
it
if you wanna
dissolve
leave that
and mix it
bottle
up.
on here, we can maybe leave that.
You can leave it right in
Put it
the
in
front
the
for
front,
everybody
little-
to
put it in
see,
front.
so they
Little
can
centerpiece because we
reference
have a
the B&B
There you
here
go.
right
Okay.
in front of the glasses.
Perfect.
Not a sponsor yet.
not a hashtag, not a sponsor, but yeah. So,
so that's
one
what
of the
it is.
ingredients
It's good.
in that drink is a bouillon. So I didn't have that, but it's a Thankstini. So it's 2 ounces of cranberry vodka. It's 1 ounce of potato vodka. I just used regular vodka at the time.
Potato vodka?
Potato vodka.
Yeah, potato's pretty
yeah.
common for vodka.
Yep.
There's a
Isn't
few
that,
things. You can make it with wheat, corn, potato.
The one that you like that you drink is potato vodka, isn't
No,
it?
no.
Yes.
Fido's or whatever.
Svetka's potato. Tito's is corn. I like
Oh,
Russian
okay.
Standard.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Russian
That's
Standard's
not what
good.
potato.
What is that made from? What's the Russian
That's
Standard?
traditional vodka press.
That's made from Vladimir
It doesn't-
Putin's
Vladimir Putin.
saliva.
probably wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I know one of the things that's interesting about this drink is that you don't garnish it with cherries or anything like that. You garnish it with cranberries. And
Okay.
I went out. The one thing I bought for this drink last year was cranberries, and it was actually pretty good. It was good. I don't know. I didn't trust getting a bouillon cube. So they say that. So the idea
wonder
is
how that would
you get
work.
a turkey flavored bouillon cube.
That might be
Oh,
hard to
this
find.
makes sense.
That
And
might
that's
be
why it is a
It's cranberry and
Thankstini.
turkey.
So it's supposed to be
Thankstini.
like it's supposed to be
For
their
Thanksgiving.
So we're talking
Friendsgiving?
sauce and turkey. Yes,
their
There you
Friendsgiving,
go.
yeah.
So yeah.
We're talking about Christmas drinks.
We're talking about Christmas.
That's holidays. You can have that
But
for
I
Christmas.
made it
sure.
at that, and so but it kind of opened up
I
the
demand we
floodgates.
stay with Christmas only.
Listen, so don't worry, I'm going to fulfill that need right now because it kind of opened the floodgates.
I am
for me.
very needy for my Christmas drinks.
So I have a couple different recipes here for drinks that are more Christmassy from some of our favorite movies that we have mentioned on the podcast. Some of them I don't even know if we did mention, but
So this is going to be
couple
drinks that
different
are
things.
like holiday related from movies that are also holiday related.
So these are basically these are like
So you're making all kinds of
recipes.
connections.
You're like doubling,
You're
tripling
like-
down.
All right, so it's
You're
basically
like encompassing everything in one
Yeah.
little. So you can encompass all 3 topics.
Well, this
all
is
in one little thing.
this is an episode within an episode within an episode.
This
It's
is
like,
awesome.
It's
It's
4 tiers of episodes.
Loosely related.
Yeah.
What's that movie?
Inception.
This is loosely related Freaky Friday.
Freaky
That's what
Friday.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are a couple different recipes from some of our favorite Christmas movies. One of the ones that I saw is like, you remember the movie Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
Tim Allen, we talked about that in the podcast. There's
Yeah.
that one great scene when he first goes to the North Pole and he meets Judy, the elf, and she makes him Judy's famous hot cocoa, and he's like the best hot cocoa he
She's
ever
been
had.
working on the recipe for 2,000 years.
Yeah, 2,000 years.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh my
if you
God.
want to make the vanilla almond hot cocoa, apparently that's what it was.
That's what it was.
The I guess the set director. I don't know, Brian. I'm not a film guy. The set director, the recipe master. That's what you call them on the
Recipe
set of the
master.
movie. It was a vanilla almond hot cocoa. It is 1 cup of sugar, 2/3 cups of baking cocoa, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then it's milk, and then basically it's just vanilla extract, almond extract, and toss in some mini marshmallows.
Whoa,
and,
you gotta have mini marshmallows.
We'll
Right.
throw these recipes up on our
Yeah.
in the description. But
That actually sounds pretty good because
apparently it's really
I really
delicious.
like
So
almonds.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and take the show. No. I'm
Oh.
saying we'll cut right now. Run to the store and we'll go make this shit because it's really making me very
We'll
interested
make it. We'll
in
snap
We
our fingers. We're
should.
gonna have one of every little thing right there.
We're really making this episode as hard to edit as possible.
Oh yes, listen.
I'm just snapping every 5 minutes.
Well,
Exactly.
we got to make.
We're gonna have Brian on a rig follow us, like one of those things, like when they shoot a car chase in a movie, and Brian's on one of those rigs where they fly really fast. That's what it's gonna be.
We got to
like.
make Brian work for his money.
That's the
this
kind of
time.
budget we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
We
other
own
one I
that.
have here, Dad's gonna like this one. So this one is just called Buddy the Elf Cocktail.
Oh, I
And
remember
it's,
this.
What is the
it's
elf
pretty cool.
cocktail? I like
So,
the name
Oh,
for sure.
elf, man.
It's got a lot of interesting things. So what
Oh, I
was?
bet.
Let's see if you can remember. What was Buddy the Elf's favorite thing, Dad? What was his favorite thing to put on everything? He put it on
Yes.
Oh,
everything.
he
Syrup,
put well, his favorite food groups
Yeah.
were candy corn, candy corn, and syrup.
Yeah.
Syrup on there.
There you go. So this
I love
is
that
a
movie.
Buddy the Elf cocktail. It is basically it is a sweet but in a good way. This drink is a mix of vodka, Kahlua, sweetened with real maple syrup and flavored with vanilla, a little molasses, cinnamon, and ginger, and then topped with a splash of sweetened condensed milk.
Sounds like it
my
could,
goodness.
So
God.
apparently
I have
it
to
is
try it. Did you make that thing?
delicious. I did. I have not made this yet. All of these things
Dude,
basically.
we're gonna have to get together and make these drinks.
That's
for
what I'm
Instagram.
saying.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I don't give recommendations I wouldn't also do myself. Like people ask me for like movie recommendations and all that, and like I don't mean to say like I have the best taste in movies ever,
Yeah.
but like I usually don't recommend a movie if I don't think that personally I would like it. I mean, I'll try to sort of appeal to the person's personality. Like if I
Right.
think they would really, really like, say for example, I don't know, like Suicide Squad. I didn't like that movie that much, but if I knew they would like
No,
it, maybe
no.
I would say you would like it. But I would definitely tell them, you know, it's got this problem and that problem. But all these recipes, I chose them because I'm probably going to make them myself.
I can't
you know what I'm
wait.
saying? Like, I mean, I definitely am.
I cannot
sound
wait
good.
for Christmas.
Yes.
I know we got to
It's
make
going to
these
be a great
drinks.
Christmas.
So, and then I got another one here. This one
I probably won't
is-
remember it though.
We're definitely not going to remember it.
Yeah, you might have to spend the night at.
Yeah,
our
exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm sleeping over, Brian.
Yeah, we got a guest room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, so this one is a good one. You guys will like this one. I'm not going to tell you what movie it's from. See if you can get it just from the name of the cocktail. This is called the Red Ryder Cocktail.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, the Red Ryder cocktail. This is basically 1 part triple sec, 2 parts cranberry juice, 2 parts Moscato. But then you need specifically a Sweethearts candy cane to
this
put
is like
in
crazy.
the drink. And apparently it is a pretty good from what I understand, man.
Well, it
Apparently
sounds
it's pretty
like-
awesome.
It sounds like, for the 2 teeth that I have left,
Yes,
are going to
exactly.
be working really
Well,
hard
that's the
on
problem.
these.
It's like they're drinks, but they're also like, it's like 97% sugar, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's something that's a lot of fun.
So you get the sugar rush and the alcoholic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then let's see. And then this one here is from one of my. I know, like Rob, this might have been one of in your top favorite movies for Christmas. I don't remember exactly, but from National Lampoon's Christmas.
Oh, yes, it is.
Christmas
Top 5.
The homemade eggnog.
Oh.
The eggnog
yes.
from that movie.
Randy.
He drinks. Yes.
Yeah.
This is something that I think a lot of people probably make every single year. I wouldn't be surprised. This is a lot of interesting stuff that I didn't think was even in this. So obviously eggs, you got sugar, salt, you got the milk. They put vanilla extract in it, ground nutmeg.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Heavy whipping cream, and then if you want, you can put an additional
There's nothing.
nutmeg.
I'll tell you right now, man. There's nothing. My dad, again, I'm going to refer back to my dad because he wouldn't drink that store-made crap.
And they would make it?
He made it from scratch every year. His homemade eggnog. It was the best eggnog
I can
ever.
honestly say I don't think I've ever had homemade.
Yeah,
Are you guys
I
eggnog
tried-
fans? You like eggnog?
I love
had it.
eggnog.
Again, I've
like
only
it too.
Yeah, I
I've
do.
only ever had store bought, so I'm not
But
really
you
a
like
big
that,
fan of
or-
it. It was okay.
It's
It was
okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Brian, you
very
like eggnog?
thick. I have to
Yeah,
water
I've
it
had
down
a
with
few-
milk.
What's that, Brian?
Yeah.
I've had it a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. That's I think it requires, like, you kind of either like it or you kind of hate it. It's very unique. It's viscous.
If you had
but I love
that's
it.
because it's the store bought. But if you had the
Yeah.
homemade, like my dad has,
Yeah.
man,
So
it was so good.
To tack right on to that. So,
Yes.
And then you get some rum or some some
So that's what I'm
bourbon.
going to say. Is
Some
like,
bourbon?
well, I didn't do it with the bourbon, but you can make it with a bunch
Absinthe?
of stuff. You can put hypnotic in. A lot of people make it different ways. But the Puerto Rican version, because my step family, shout out to Letty, been making that solid ass coquito. So there's a lot of different ways to make it, depending on, especially in Latin America, you make it a little different from one another.
Yeah.
But basically, these are the general guidelines. You can mix either dark or spice rums, usually dark, a sweet condensed milk, or evaporated because sometimes they'll use both. Coconut milk, ground cinnamon, nutmeg, cinnamon sticks, and a drop of vanilla extract. And
Hey,
then
Brian,
pour it
you know
into
what?
a-
Coconut milk, really?
You have more work cut out.
It's
for
a
you because-
coconut-based drink.
Dude, we could honestly make. We have
Coquito's delicious.
coconut milk is.
We have that
But
left
you
over
have
from the
to
pina
be-
coladas that we were going to make.
I was
going to
say
never
that's
did.
pina colada.
You have
is,
to be so careful because imagine throwing up eggnog. You don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to go back
it's
there.
dairy like that. I can't even
No.
imagine, man.
No,
Because
but you
it's
can-
strong. No, a lot of times they'll use like 151 or multiple rums. It's like goes right to your dome.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You're gonna
It
have
has
a
the
lot of
spice
work,
taste
Brian,
like this.
because you're gonna have to now. We have all these recipes. You're gonna have to somehow post to our freaking. Maybe you should do the Google Docs that we have all the recipes and just
Yeah,
link
seriously.
link the recipes so
And then
people can check them out.
You could throw up all of our prep work too, so they can see how.
Yeah,
much
see what we
prep.
do.
Oh my God. You guys can
all
read
of
through
our
pages
deepest,
and
darkest
pages.
secrets that we write on there for
Wait a minute.
ourselves.
What is this? Wait, they're Illuminati the whole time? What the hell is going on?
Oh my god.
Oh
So
my goodness.
now we talk about drinks.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys remember the famous food that I made last year.
Oh wait, hold on. What the famous drink did you say?
No,
you made
food.
Food. Okay.
Sorry,
yes.
Brian, go ahead.
Okay.
I
no.
honestly know, Brian. I'm sorry, I don't
All right.
remember.
I do kind
So
of remember.
this is a treat you can make at any point in the year, but I made them for Christmas.
Oh.
These are the baked empanadas.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry. Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
So
yes.
the trick to this is you don't fry them. You bake them because I don't know, for Christmas there's something
Hey Brian, we're talking about drinks here. You know.
All right, well, you know
Listen,
what?
Drinks,
no, listen,
No, I'm
man.
only
Food
kidding.
is good.
I'm not
Brian's
drinks.
empanadas are amazing. So, Brian,
I do love empanadas.
I would
They are.
like you to. I want you to tell me how to make them, and I swear I'm not writing this down right now, and I'm secretly
Okay.
going to take over your job making them.
So I base it off of a Martha Stewart basic empanadas recipe.
Okay.
That's how I make the dough. Is essentially you take 4 cups of all-purpose flour, some salt and 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Yeah.
You put those in. Then you take a stick of butter that's soft enough where you can mix it in with the dough.
Right.
And then you add, I believe it's a cup of cold water,
Wow.
and you just mix it until the dough comes together. When the dough is together, then you start on the beef. You want 1.3 pounds exactly.
1.3 pounds.
Yeah,
Look
because
at
that's
that.
perfect for a
Perfect.
dozen empanadas.
See, that's what I'm saying. There you go. That's the kind of specificity I want.
Well, if
in,
Joey's
like,
coming,
my
you better
recipes.
double the triplette recipe.
Oh my god, it's
so
amazing.
pound and a third, and then you can make a dozen with that.
Brian,
Now,
it's amazing.
for the ground beef, you want to use Spanish onions,
Ooh.
tomatoes, and jalapenos. You dice
Ooh.
those.
Yeah.
And you brown the beef.
Yeah.
And then once that's browned and not pink, you put in
Yeah.
the vegetables. Then you add the seasonings. You want paprika, chili powder,
Yeah.
tiny bit of cumin, salt, obviously,
Right.
and some onion powder.
Right.
That's
Dude.
just to after the vegetables have kind of wilted, which
Right.
means that they get soft.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah.
Wait, all right.
No, really.
Brian,
And thirsty.
Brian, when do you add the rubbing alcohol? When do you add, or just ethanol? Ethanol, I should
You
say.
top it off at the end.
Right, yeah.
It's a flamethrower.
Okay, there we go.
So
Yeah,
after you have
that's
those,
awesome.
though, on Christmas Eve, like you're all boozed up.
Yes.
And then you had your empanadas, your belly's all kinds of noise. You're doing
Yeah,
all
you're
kinds
wearing your nicest blazer.
of. Right. Then the next day, you need the hair of the dog. So you got to get up. Now you can either get that Bloody Mary. I'm not
Yes,
a Bloody Mary
solid.
fan.
I'm
but
not.
you can
I'm
go
not
that.
either.
More,
You can do that.
that's a morning drink. To me.
Right. That's
That's what he's saying. No, I hung
yeah.
You need
over in the
I'm-
morning. yeah.
Christmas
Not
morning,
following.
you got to get going, right? You
Yeah.
can't just sit around. The kids are like,
Yeah, you got to get
Yeah.
going.
presents. I need coffee first.
Yeah.
And of course, that coffee has alcohol in it.
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
So the hot boozy coffee. Hot boozy coffee contains half shot of brandy, half shot
Looks
Grand Marnier,
delicious.
half shot Kahlua. 4 to 5 ounces of hot coffee. And I say 4 to 5 because you can either use
So
like
you can
Shark
call it a
oven.
coffee.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can use like Bustelo, which you only need like 3.5 shot, either 3.5 ounces because it's so dang strong, or using something like Dunkin' Donuts and then go to 5 or 6 ounces.
Right.
And 1 orange peel and half a cup whipped cream and half a tablespoon of sugar.
I would use nothing
Or a
less
teaspoon, sorry.
I would use nothing less than Lavazza coffee, man.
Lavazza coffee's
you do like
delicious.
that.
I do love
Again,
it.
hashtag not sponsored, but Lavazza coffee. If you can find it at your
is
local
delicious.
shop, right?
Sidebar? Can I do a little sidebar here?
Oh, sidebar. Yeah,
you guys,
sure.
you guys
Sidebar.
watched The Irishman, right?
Yes.
Do you know what
Yeah.
they sponsored? The coffee they sponsored in that movie?
No.
You didn't see it, huh? Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
Lavazza?
Well,
Lavazza
I fell
coffee
asleep, you
showed
know,
up in that show, in that movie,
Yeah?
like 4 times. The truck
Really?
was
Oh,
in
wow.
it. The coffee was in it. There were
Look at you,
Lavazza
paying
must have been.
attention.
Oh, I saw Lavazza. You kidding me? It's the best coffee around.
Well, I
man.
fell asleep at the 6-hour mark, so it was one of those things.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
go ahead.
So these are the directions. This is the careful part. Now I'm taking this from Town and Country Mag, so I don't want to say, listen, Town and Country Mag, thank you for the recipe.
Oh yeah. By the way, it also gives me a shot. I've been taking a lot of these from tasteofhome.com. If you want to check it out,
Brian, link it.
We're gonna link it in the description. There
Jesus
you go.
Christ.
By we mean Brian. Brian,
Yes,
link
Brian,
this.
Link that.
Now this is important.
Brian, you better
because
get
the way you
started
make
right
this
now
is
while we're
important.
doing the show, all right? Because you got a lot of work to do right now.
Right, so you're
Links
gonna
on links.
you're gonna
Think
put
about
the
how
whipped
much
cream.
money we're going to have to pay him for all of them.
Yeah, I know.
I tell you right now, Brian, I'm giving you a 30% increase on appreciation. Right
Yes,
now.
right now.
It's done. It's friggin' done. 30% increase
Cool.
appreciation.
That's all I need.
So you put the whipped
Plus
cream
the
in
cost
either a
of living.
bowl or whip with a whisk. I like the whisk. Do it by hand, otherwise it gets too aerated. And you put it in the blender, but that'll ruin it. So just do it by hand. Take your orange peel, lightly burn with a lighter. This will help
Okay.
the oils come out and give the flavor. Pour the brandy, the Grand Marnier, the Kahlua, and freshly brewed coffee in the mug. You're going to stir slowly with the orange peel, not with a spoon. Then spoon some of the whipped cream on top.
God damn.
And then go to sleep for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
And then come back and drink it because you'll be exhausted by the time you get to that point.
All right, so we hit up some drinks that we like. I'd like to pour another taste of this B&B and have
Hey,
the start
Listen,
of Brian's
I have
game,
no-
man.
Good.
Are we
yeah,
going to do
sounds
it
good
for
to
each
me.
like each topic we're going on? We're just going to pour a new we'll just
All
fill
right,
up our glasses
that's good.
again?
So you know what?
Sounds good
That
to me.
sounds good to me. So I'm
Is
gonna
that
add. I'm
right?
gonna add 15 more.
Why don't we just make
segments.
it?
I'm gonna add.
Guys, it's 11:30 in the morning.
we have to
Listen,
finish.
it's
No,
11:30
we're
p.m.
The
in
goal of-
Bangladesh right now.
The goal of this show is we're not going to finish shooting till the bottle's gone.
Yes, that's
Oh my
exactly
God.
it. Oh my god.
So we had an awesome feedback for the Halloween
And I'm being
special.
such a
and-
gentleman by pouring for myself first.
Yeah, what a jerk.
look at you.
And we did that, the Halloween contest, that world
Contest.
contest that Brian gave us,
The
where
quiz, right?
we
The
kind of
trivia.
walked through our, what was it, like a scary boardwalk game where we're all
Yeah.
walking through, not trying to die.
It was like a figure out the find the killer game, kind of
Right.
discover. Like you have like a certain amount of time. Oh, almost like Clue. I would consider it like Clue. You have a certain amount of time to figure out who the killer is.
It was
before
Joe
everyone dies.
in the kitchen with
Yeah.
the B&B bottle.
Yeah,
was
so
not-
it is. It is. I always do that. That's my favorite place.
That is.
You do love that. That is your favorite.
That's where he does all his fine cooking, like
Oh, my-
pre-made cookies,
Pre-made
and where he
cookies.
takes credit for
Well,
it.
Oh,
it's
we got to
funny.
go. We're going to go into
Well,
Ilio's
we're gonna
Go ahead,
pizza.
Joey. Explain.
Okay, I
are
was
we going to
gonna-
do this now or we
Well,
do it later?
I'll do this little preamble real quick, Rob.
All right,
I
go
don't
ahead.
mean to hijack
No,
it.
no,
again,
yeah.
but my
It's
dad
funny
and I-
that you mentioned it.
It is really funny that you just
kind
said
of
that because
ironic.
my dad and I were talking about this the other day. My dad is and I said this the other day. My dad is a great cook. It's just that the idea is this: sometimes my dad has only 2 modes. That's it. There's no in between. It's either like most nights, I'm just gonna make some spaghetti with some pasta. I'll just
Right.
I'll make some tuna fish or whatever. It's just that, or he'll just make like chicken a la king, which is just recipe in that.
Oh, I
like
love
rice
chicken
in
a la
that,
king.
whatever,
I like
like
chicken a la
nothing,
king,
right?
too. creamy.
Or my dad's either that mode or his other mode is, you know
He's
what?
going
I'm in the mood to go crazy. So, you know what? I made you a lemon-crusted salmon with a cream fraiche spread with a rice pudding and a asparagus bed. and
I'll
he
do
will
all of that
spend
shit.
literally hours, has the blowtorch out, blowtorching the top of the
I do
quiche and all these
Yeah,
different things.
it's like it's one of the. If I'm gonna cook and I really feel like cooking, it's not
You
gonna
will
be
go
like
all out.
I'm just gonna make a chicken. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I get like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be chicken
You know, I really
marsala,
throw it down.
lemon chicken garnish, all kinds. Like
Well, that's
that
how I
kind of
am
stuff.
too. Like if I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna do a grilled cheese
hungry
with
already.
like cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
I'm going all.
Hey, people do
out.
make it fancy. They take comfort foods and make it fancy. Look how many macaroni and cheese places they have. Lobster mac and cheese. They
hey,
do all kinds of
that's
stuff
true.
like that.
Macaroni grill, right? Isn't that like,
Yeah,
that's a
they
thing,
do that
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
We
You know, it just
went
made me
to-
think of, you ever watch, well, we all talked about, obviously, based on your suit. It
Yes.
says Merry Christmas.
Oh, by the way, if you can't see my suit jacket, says
Yeah, we all
Merry
have to-
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Boom. If you don't know what that's from, you need to get that right now.
Get it? This
Go
second.
watch it right this minute.
I can smell you getting off the elevator.
But it used to piss me off when I was a little kid. He would be sitting down with that giant ass bowl of macaroni and cheese, and right before he eats it, he has to get up and start beating those. I was like, I'll eat that mac and cheese. I used to get irritated when I was a kid watching. I'd be
It's
so
really
hungry.
funny you say that 'cause that's one of the spoiler
Speaking
alert.
of-
One of the Westbury's I have.
Speaking of that, you were right. A lot of places make that a gourmet dish. I was at Panera Bread with.
Oh yeah, well they go all out.
And they have on their menus. One of their menus
Yeah.
is a
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is pretty
They
good
have-
there. I like it.
Dude, I'm a fan.
It's like
Yeah.
3 forks though. You're so hungry afterward.
know.
Tell me
Yeah,
that fills you up. It's like, hey, would you like 3 forkfuls for $9.99? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell? This better be a big ass fork.
Well,
I
they'll,
know.
they'll have their famous grilled cheese. I never had the grilled cheese sandwich there,
No,
but
never
it
had
sounds
it.
pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna get us back on track.
Yeah,
We're
let's
getting
get
all
back on
crazy.
track
Yes.
here.
Brian, what do you got for us today?
So we were just talking about recipes. So
Right.
I have a little segment planned. It's called Catering for Christmas.
Oh,
Okay.
So I just kind of looked a couple articles online, and I have a couple foods here. And I'm going to tell you the foods. There's 10 of them, and you have to guess whether they are considered a Christmas food or not.
Oh, okay. All right, interesting. Okay, cool. All right, I like it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're
Here we
going to
go.
start with the first one. This
Wait,
is
hold on, time out. What's the rules of this
Oh, what-
contest here?
oh,
What
so-
are-
we
what are-
work
what are-
together? or
Oh
we-
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. So
Yes.
What are the
you-
stakes, Brian?
Yeah,
You are competing to see what you get this Christmas. What will be under the tree? Will it be gifts and riches, or will it be coal?
Oh,
Will it be coal? Or
I wish
will
we
it-
had cold down here because it's cold as
yeah.
hell.
It-
We could
it-
light
it
that
would
shit
be
up.
nice.
I hope it's a lot of coal we're getting.
A lot of coal.
a lot of
Coal's
wax.
expensive,
We'll set that
dude.
shit on
Listen, I
fire.
need coal. You know, I actually need coal this year. Every year, it's like when I was a kid, I hated getting socks. Now I love getting socks. When I was a kid, I hated getting coal. Now coal's pretty.
Coal's
pretty
actually
nice.
useful. I could use
I got
that.
a nice coal.
Joe probably lived
I
another
turned my one
1,000
coal
years,
into
he
a
could
diamond.
turn
It was
right?
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's the kind of
crushed it
time
up.
Joe has on his hands.
Yeah.
He'll turn it into diamond.
Yes,
I will.
that's what he is.
I'll
yeah.
figure it out.
All right,
We're
Brian,
selling
hit
it on
us up,
eBay
buddy.
for something.
So you have to get 6 or more of these correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the first food is pecan pie.
Oh, that's definitely.
So is it considered? So are we
Christmas-
answering
It's absolutely
together?
a
Or?
Christmas.
Yes, all together.
Okay,
Is
so
it
we have
just-
to come to a consensus.
Is it a Christmas? Is
Yeah.
that-
So is this like in
Is this
general?
considered
Would
Christmas
you
recipe?
consider it a Christmas?
Yes.
recipe?
Some things are obvious, right? Because you can only get them sometimes a year. I think you can get pecan pie during
Oh,
the other times of the
absolutely.
year.
But
Yeah,
every
I think
year,
you
Christmas.
can.
That's
Oh,
definitely.
you think it's a Christmas
I don't know,
deal?
man. I would say
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving more.
No.
What about even Southern people? Don't they eat that pecan
Yeah.
pie like all year round?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
but all right, like eggnog.
Yeah, true.
If you're gonna get eggnog, you literally only get it during that time.
Yes,
of year.
Yeah,
right, that's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
point. Right.
But I don't know. I don't know if that qualifies it.
I know
I
what
don't
you're
know. I go
saying.
either way, like because I obviously have no real.
I think it is a Christmas.
All right, you want to
wanna
go?
say that? I guess
what do
I'll
you-
go. I honestly, I would. The thing is, I really
That's
think
a
it's
good
more
one, Brian.
Think
Thanksgiving.
about every Christmas we have, and Jimmy, Uncle Jimmy.
you also
True.
have
That
it
is
for
true.
Halloween.
That is
Brings
true.
that.
But you know, it's almost like
I said you also have for Halloween. I'm smoking.
But like that's like cheesecake. Like cheesecake could almost be considered a Christmas, but you can get
Yeah,
it. You can
every
get it any
time of
time of
year.
year. But
Yeah.
a lot of people would consider that to be
Oh,
Christmas.
no,
but
man.
you can get it any time of year.
Sure.
You would think we would just shoot this right out, like,
Right?
that we're like worse in Congress
Look at
or
us.
debating.
We're just
We're
so
like, what's
worried.
happening?
We're
What's
so
happening?
worried.
I don't want that cold.
guys-
The bureaucracy of pecan pie.
We're gonna actually have to shut down until January. We'll come back and reconvene.
All right. So.
All right, what do you
All right,
guys want? to
we'll go Christmas.
All right, let's-
All right.
All
Why
right,
don't we? Why don't we see how we all do? I'll take Chris. You guys take what you want.
Well, no,
And
Well,
we
we're-
gotta-
we
we gotta-
have
who
to
has
be
the most
unanimous.
gifts at the
You have
end?
to have a
It
consensus.
has to be
Yeah,
unanimous.
but how do we know who wins?
We
No,
all
we're all winning.
together.
We're all playing. Listen, this is
Why don't
the,
we play against each other?
This is
No,
the loosely
buddy.
related Christmas
We're
gift.
a team.
We're a team. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we're just playing
We
against
gotta come
ourselves.
together.
We need as much coal
I'm
as
saying
possible.
it is not Christmas, but I'll go with whatever it is.
I am also saying it's not Christmas, but I guess I'll just
I'll have to go with the
All right,
peer
majority.
pressure. The peer pressure.
Peer
I'm
pressure?
Gonna,
All right.
I'm
Not
going with the peer
Christmas.
pressure.
all right. We're not Christmas, Brian.
So online, they considered pecan pie a Christmas special food.
damn it.
I told you.
Goodness.
That
We
is
get it
yes.
every year at Christmas
Now we're
time,
gonna
and
hear
I know
about
that.
Joe all year.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
So we might have been wrong, but the logic
right.
was solid. You can get
the
pecan pie
logic
any
was
time of
solid.
year.
You can
You
get it
can,
any time
but
of
it's
year.
it's more. I
It's
think
rooted
it's
into
more
Christmas, huh?
traditionally
That's true.
a Christmas.
All
All
right,
right, all right.
All right,
All right.
the next one is
gotta get
So we have
sweet-
coal. Our coal pile's already
yeah,
started.
well, sweet potatoes.
That's not. That's Thanksgiving for sure, right?
Thanksgiving.
That's like yams
All right, let's go
and
think.
shit, right?
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this whole holiday thing's becoming one day. It's
Yeah.
like Christmas / Thanksgiving is
Slash
Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo.
But we
Let's
will
Cinco de
have.
Mayo.
We probably will have sweet potatoes at Christmas. But
Yeah, I mean it's common, but is it? I don't know.
I would
don't
say
know
that
what it
one's
does.
more a Thanksgiving Day.
All
I would
right,
say
so
more
let's just
Thanksgiving.
go.
All right, Brian, not Christmas.
Not Christmas.
That is correct.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go. Good stuff.
It is
guys.
So does it say what it
Good
is
stuff.
exactly? Is it a Thanksgiving dish or is it just not a Christmas
Just not-
dish?
It's
We
just
don't
not specific to Christmas.
Okay.
Weirdly, it's an Arbor Day dish.
It's an
I don't
Arbor
know
Day
why.
dish.
It's Arbor Day.
What do you eat on Arbor Day?
Arbor
Bark?
Day will get its comeuppance.
I don't even know what Arbor Day is. Does it
Arbor
celebrate
Trees. We're loving
It has
trees.
something to
Oh,
do-
is it trees?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why Brian
Planting
said bark.
trees
Look
and
at
crap.
Brian over there. No one things I don't know.
That's why he's a
What else
fact
is new?
checker.
All right. Anyway, all right, Brian. What do we got up next?
The next food is corned beef.
Oh, I love corned beef.
No,
Definitely
that's
not
for
Christmas.
St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that's what we think.
yes, of course.
That's
right?
what we think, but Brian
it's
roots
really
way
not.
back past that.
It's definitely
Not in Ireland, it's not. In
Ireland,
the
it's
U.S.
not.
it is.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We just determine
Right.
what they have for there.
Exactly.
It's now tradition for you.
It's
No, we
tradition.
actually never eat it. Shut
Yeah,
up.
right.
That's what you have.
They
French
didn't-
Revolution, we eat pizza pies with
Yeah.
ham and pineapple. Why?
I'm sure you don't run
Because that's what you
around.
guys do. No, we
sure-
don't. Yes, we do.
You do now.
You do now.
We tell them, I'm sure you don't run
That's
around eating Lucky Charms going top of the morning. Yes, you do.
Yes, of course.
All right, let's
they
go.
do.
This is not Christmas.
Not Christmas.
Not
No,
Christmas?
no.
All right.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're piling those gifts up, man.
There we
I
go.
can't wait for
Getting
Christmas
gifts.
morning.
Right.
Get.
So next we have eggnog.
Oh,
Okay,
eggnog's
Eggnog's
Christmas.
definitely Christmas. Yes.
Christmas.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
talked about
Christmas.
It's wrong because I said foods.
Oh my
trick
God,
questions.
Brian, you're
Brian.
getting cold.
He's
Brian,
doing
Brian,
trick
that's
questions.
right. You know
Oh
what?
my
My
God.
brain. Okay, all right, but my brain exploded. That's
All right,
remember,
now
we're
we
doing,
have
that's gonna be it.
we have to be on our guard now.
Look
The rest
at
of the
that.
way,
Now we
with
see.
Brian.
Look at that. I just got stabbed in the stomach. Not even in the back. You just right to my stomach.
I know he's ridiculous. You can only
I
cross
would-
my
I-
bridge
I'm
if
not-
you get my
he did
3
stab him.
riddles.
Yes.
He did stab me in my stomach, but I've already had 2 glasses of B&B, so I'm not feeling it anyway.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Okay, so the fifth food we have peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle.
Oh God.
Is
I
that that's
honestly don't know what
how?
that
Or are you
is.
gonna be like, well, it's a candy? Well, he's gonna trick
Oh
us with
yeah,
this
maybe
too.
he's gonna. But no, it's
I
a
don't
food.
know.
It's
It's
something
a
you
back
eat.
with
It's
a
not
food.
something you drink. So
I don't
obviously
even.
it's
I don't
food.
like peanut brittle.
I don't even know what
That
it
has
is,
nothing to
honestly.
do
Next
with
time
being
he's gonna
Christmas.
say
but-
he's gonna say a can full of monkeys or something like that.
I don't know. You never had peanut brittle?
No.
You saved yourself.
Okay.
I like
Oh, good
peanut
for you.
butter, but
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for-
peanut brittle's nasty. I don't know. Though.
I like peanut
Is
brittle.
that? Yeah, you would. That's why you have 2. That's why you have 2 teeth.
You
left.
invented
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah, it's
Probably
true.
invented it.
When I start chewing, I chew.
Well,
you
I don't
should
know.
see
It
my
probably is
teeth.
some
It's
kind of
freaking-
Christmas
Honestly,
crap.
that's what
we
they
could do
eat
an
up-
episode on
You think
that.
that's some kind of Christmas thing? Do people give that to you?
Peanut brittle is what they eat on Arbor Day because it's basically made of bark.
We're back
That's
to
what
Arbor
it
Day.
is.
It comes from
Yeah.
comes from like the roots of trees,
Right,
right?
there you go.
So that could be an arbitrary.
I don't know. What do you think, Joe? I really don't know.
I don't know. I would say no because
What are we at right now, Brian?
Huh?
What are we, 2 and 2?
We got 2 and 2. I
Yeah,
think.
2 and 2.
But I
2
think
and
to
2.
qualify this question, we need to find out. If we do find out it's Christmas, we need to find out who eats it on Christmas and where.
Yeah.
In what country.
Who eats it, whatever, so we can start ridiculing.
Yeah, right. So we can like pick
You
those people
morons.
out and do an episode on
Merry Christmas.
them.
Let me tell you all that's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I would say no. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
say no.
All right, so we'll say
It's
no.
so weird. It might be specific.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's correct. Yeah,
There
right,
we
so we're
go.
good.
I didn't even
I'm
know what
glad
it
you
was.
guys know, 'cause I didn't
All right,
know.
there we go. All right, Brian, number
Yes, me
6.
too.
Next one is sugar cookies.
Ooh,
Yes.
That seems
yes.
like Christmas.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that seems like Christmas, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so.
They make
Yeah.
the
I
little
don't need them any other time.
They make the snowman,
Make a
the
Christmas
Santa
tree on
Clauses.
it.
You leave it out
Yeah.
for Santa Claus
Yes.
on
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas morning, so
Yep.
you can.
We leave chocolate
Diabetes.
Chocolate chips. Wow, I'm going over there for freaking.
Yeah.
I'll deliver it. I'll deliver it for.
Okay.
So we're saying yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, here we go. Technicalities.
here we
no,
go.
but listen. So online, I mean, obviously you can buy sugar cookies whenever.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're a Christmas thing, so you guys got it right.
Yeah. All right. So
The article didn't list them, but come on, they're
Yes,
freaking
of course
Christmas
they
foods.
are.
So this is
Hey,
your
Brian.
determination, Brian?
Yeah,
Your
this is
determination?
fine. Listen, I'm fine with that.
All
Brian,
right.
Hey,
Brian
Brian.
is the determiner.
Brian, I've lost count, so I hope you have that ding ding thing over
Yes,
here during
yeah,
the show.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right. Good.
Which is like, that's not, by the way, that's not Brian adding that in post. There
It's
actually
actually
is a
here.
thing
It's
right
here.
there.
happening.
Yeah,
It's there.
actually
There's a
there.
counter
It's actually
thing
there,
here.
yeah.
Okay, so the next one is fruitcake.
Oh,
Fruitcake
we've been
is
given the same
Christmas.
fruitcake for
There's
Christmas.
only one. There's only one.
There's one. We give it to
only
each other.
one.
You re-gift it.
I haven't had it in a long
No,
time.
I'm serious.
I haven't
We
had that in a long
re-gifted
time.
fruitcake. We re-gifted a fruitcake for like 5 years straight.
There's
Just
only-
going
there's
around.
only one.
It kept going around the house.
I haven't had it like the last time I had it.
It's like
20
umbrellas,
years
right?
ago.
It's like umbrellas. There's only 5 of them.
It must be. It must be in like Africa or South America right now because I haven't seen it in a long time.
No, me neither. It's been at least 10 years since I've seen
At
one.
least.
All right, we got to go Christmas.
It's coming though. It's coming.
It's coming
on
back
its way.
around.
That's great.
Nah, that's Christmas.
Yep.
That's Christmas for sure.
Christmas.
Good
All right.
stuff. Good stuff. Oh,
So yeah,
man.
you need to get one more.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
God! So
All right,
what does
cool.
that mean though?
Once
We're
we got
getting
6,
gifts.
we got gifts.
We're getting gifts.
Listen up.
Brian's getting us
So
gifts.
we have
Not really.
Not
we have
really.
3 segments. You got to win in 2.
Oh,
This
all
is-
right, fair
this
enough.
is
Oh,
like-
okay.
Yeah, you
all
remember the
right,
Halloween
all right.
episode?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
this
yeah.
is like whose line is it?
Brian,
anyway?
you're asking a lot of me
5,000
to-
points. You know,
Points don't
I don't
matter.
think. Yeah.
All right,
Exactly.
so
Points don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
the next food is fudge.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, fudge can be in so many things.
I don't think it's a Christmas thing. Though.
What do you think
can
if
take
it
a
was during
sunrise.
Christmas? If it is during Christmas, do you think that means there's a group of elves that are fudge packers?
Wow, look at you, Rob.
Bringing it
Look at that,
around.
you
Ding, ding,
drawing,
ding, ding, ding.
Drawing the connections to everything you have to draw the connections.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I don't think
No?
so.
I don't think
so.
You can get it on the beach. How's that?
Yeah,
Christmas?
Broadwalk. That's what it's like. I don't even know. I don't think it's associated with any holiday.
I don't think it is. Why would it be?
No.
That's
It's
something
just-
like
don't
you're
know.
down at Cape May on the boardwalk
Fudge
and
is
you walk past. That's the only
fudge
time you
is-
ever buy fudge. Is
fudge
when-
That and
is,
saltwater taffy. They always got that.
and
stuff, too.
saltwater taffy. I don't know
What
why
the
people
hell's
even
salt?
eat that
No,
shit.
That's so disgusting.
It's the
We're
worst shit.
alienating the last 5 people.
How did they?
What about that igloo
We
guy?
are.
And he's probably into all this stuff.
He's
He
probably like
loves
on
peanut
saltwater
butter.
We just lost that that last
He's looking-
subscriber that we got.
He's looking at his shelf right now like, wait, I have saltwater taffy.
Wait a minute, I love peanut brittle.
That goes along in the same category with the fruitcake.
All right,
like
let's say
you get a
no.
little more often.
I'm going to say no.
Let's say no.
So, yes.
It is
Oh.
really interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
all right, all
while
right.
fudge can be served every year, funny enough, personally, my mom makes it every year,
Okay. All right.
specifically around Christmas, and it was considered online to be a Christmas food.
How come
No
it never-
shit. That's interesting.
come it never
I guess
lasts?
I could see it.
How come it never lasts till we get down to your house? I never saw the fudge.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Do you guys hide
There
it
you go.
for? You don't tell us about it.
You don't give that out to
honestly.
your
Probably.
guests.
Yeah. our
That's
guess.
Never
like
told.
for-
Well, now I know you just give up the secret, so I'm gonna text your
There we go.
mom now.
It's
And
for,
I'm gonna
like-
make sure that fudge is left over.
It's only
when
for
you get
like
there.
mom, dad, immediate family members.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cousins,
It's like my
burnt.
cookies. It's like my cookies.
The uncle's coming out for fudge.
All right, Brian. What we got for
The next one is ham.
I love
Oh.
ham. That's hard, man.
Ham is
that
yes.
hard.
There's
Ham
always
is a
say
holiday
yes.
thing.
I would
Ham
say
is-
yes.
Oh, because they don't. Isn't that what they make in a Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
It's the
yeah,
ham.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
ham and turkey. No, Christmas Carol makes a big turkey and the dogs come in and eat it.
I thought it was a ham.
No, and Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
Christmas Carol.
Christmas story.
A Christmas Carol.
Christmas
No, in a
story.
Christmas story to go and eat Chinese food.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
because
the
the dogs
turkey.
ate it.
That's because the turkey
Yeah,
gets eaten by
there
the
are
dogs.
turkeys.
Come back
Wah,
with
wah,
the
wah,
dog.
wah,
Give it
wah, 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 wah.
I would say the ham definitely is.
I say
Christmas.
ham's Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I was singing to a ham.
Congratulations, you guys won the first
All
segment.
Nice, we survived.
Hey, look at that.
And in case you didn't already know, I already like the last episode. I rigged the Christmas lights around the
you did.
around our banner to explode
Yes.
if we lose.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
exactly.
They're nuclear reactors
this
up there.
this could be our last episode.
If you don't see me after this, it's because the very like
I have to run.
scary type of hookups he has back. He has this.
I have the
friggin-
lights running up
explain
his
what
butt
you have.
crack.
Just
He was
about.
holding the lights
Yeah.
in place.
It's not even on the ground. It's on this rug. Great
It's an
idea.
exposed wire.
And it has like an extension cord that you haven't seen since like pre 1980.
Yep.
It's very precarious to say
It
the
is.
least.
We found that. We actually dug that up in the backyard. It was an
Well, this is
archaeological
Benjamin
find.
Franklin's first electrical cord. is
Yeah,
what
no,
is.
it was no. I think it's before that. They haven't carbon dated it yet.
Oh.
It has. There's not been
Okay.
a carbon dating on it yet.
We're
so.
not even. I haven't even finished the second thing. We're all off the rails already.
Oh,
Forget about the time by we
We're
could
always
have.
off.
We are a holiday. This is the holiday.
Why did we open the
rail.
B&B?
We're going to be slurring.
Oh, listen, the B&B is it stands for
Yeah, it's not our fault.
bone and I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
All right, so we talk a little about the drinks. We had some drinks. We got through the first segment. We're gonna get some presents apparently so far.
Yeah.
we can still
there
lose
we
it.
go, yes.
Where you guys
We
want to
still
talk
lose
a
it.
little Christmas food or Christmas music?
Well, you
What
know
do you
what's
guys wanna
funny?
do?
So you had mentioned the mac and cheese from Home Alone.
Okay,
and,
we
you
go
know,
food?
again, it's back to this whole thing. Like I'm obviously a big movie TV guy. It's just my thing. It's what I do. It's what I know most about besides accounting, which is like I know everyone loves accounting and loves learning about tax season and things like that. But most importantly, I love food and I love a good recipe. So I have a couple of different things here from some movies again, and this time it's food recipes from movies.
Yay, food recipes.
So
I
one of
should
the
have waited before giving up my recipe.
oh hell yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
listen.
saying. Hold off.
Too late, we got it.
One of my top 5 favorite Christmas movies from I think it was 2 episodes ago, whenever it was, I mentioned Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And if you would like to learn how to make the ice cream sundae that he eats, remember when he's in bed and he
Thank
has
God,
the guy
dude.
come in and
Oh,
he eats
yeah.
ice cream
I thought you were going to
sundaes.
say the pigeon food. I was
Oh,
like, I
no.
don't want to learn about the pigeon.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to make it homemade, I got a recipe for you. It only takes about 15 minutes to do, but also you have to do it overnight, so it does take 24 hours. But if you want to
So
make
prep
that
is
ice
like
cream,
15 minutes.
Yeah, the prep is about 10 minutes. Then you have to do it overnight. Then it takes about
Right.
40 minutes to cook. But I have a recipe here for you
Okay.
to make it all from scratch. You got the whole milk, double cream, vanilla bean paste or extract, egg yolks, soft light brown sugar, dark brown sugar, 100 grams of chocolate chip cookies, and 2 large handfuls of salted pretzels.
I love salted pretzels.
And dude, I am
pretty,
telling you right now, this is going to be really, really good. And I'll put it up there for
You're
you
gonna have to
guys.
link
Check it
that.
out.
You know what, Joey? I think that
You want.
after all, between the drinks and the food recipes that you're giving us,
Yeah.
there's going to end up being a crisis of shortage of sugar in the country.
Either that, or we're going to have a crisis of diabetes in the country.
We'll probably have both.
Which is
we already
that,
have
too.
diabetes.
And the
That's
other-
already
Big
here.
Santa
yeah,
feels.
that's
exactly.
Forget about the war on drugs. It's the war on beaties right now.
But it is kind of funny that you mentioned the mac and cheese things. I actually had the mac and cheese from the first Home Alone also written down. I had that as one of my things you could do, and it's got a crazy
Hit us
long
up
recipe.
because I love savory, man.
Oh
I'm more
my
of a
God, it's so good.
salty savory over
yes,
sweet.
same. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Same way. I am the same way. This is
Hit
this is
us
a
up with
long
that mac and
recipe.
cheese.
Well, that's where we
So
part
this, I mean,
ways.
this is a long one. It's got a lot of different stuff you got to add to, which I'm sure this is
He's
probably
like,
why it's so
step
good.
1, open box of Velveeta.
you know-
Step 2, dump into boiling water.
Step
3,
1,
cut
go
up
find Macaulay Culkin. Hop on a flight to L.A.
Dude, that dude's popping up in people's YouTube videos. I saw
Yeah?
one the other day where the guy was making like for package thieves. He made this elaborate. We gotta find that thing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to search on. Just like I forgot what he called package pirates. I don't know. That sounds gross, but whatever.
Yeah.
Are you a package pirate?
Are you a package pirate?
I'm a pirate.
package
I know
pirate.
that.
But anyway, he makes this like insane thing personally to get taken, and then it goes to that person's house. It lets off like a fart smell.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
yes,
glitter
yes.
bomb.
I've seen it
anyway,
before.
Macaulay
They're
Culkin was
amazing.
in that
Oh,
video.
really?
He's
That's
like in
awesome.
everybody's videos
That's
now.
so great.
All right, so go ahead. What's this mac and cheese?
So, I mean, basically, it's again, like I said, it's a long recipe. It's got a lot of different stuff. I actually just kind of closed it out of it because I don't want to read through the whole thing because we'll
Okay.
be here for an hour and a half.
Oh,
But
it's that
I
long?
will
Holy
put it up
crap.
on there. But yeah, I mean, it literally is basically
like a
the
from scratch deal?
identical. Yes, it
Okay.
is literally from scratch, like from
Okay.
scratch. But apparently,
Dude, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have to have a party in which all we do is food and drinks from these movies.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so awesome! I never
I
really
know.
thought of doing
dude,
it.
that's what I'm
should do
saying.
that.
Like
It sounds so much fun.
It is a lot of fun, right?
What do you guys think, man? You guys think you'd like
Movie
to
food
see
party
that?
time.
See a video of us doing making the drinks and then going over that? If you do, let us know on our looselyrelatedpodcast.com or hit us up on Twitter. Let us know about that. You can find us at LRPodcast. All right, so hit us up on Twitter. Let us know if you want to see that.
I want to see
yes.
us drinking some
Yeah,
of those
I mean, that
drinks.
sounds like
I wouldn't
fun.
mind.
That sounds awesome to me. But I know you have a few yourself, right?
I wouldn't mind. Listen, I wouldn't.
I went to the music. I didn't come up with too many things to eat, to be
listen,
honest.
Well, I mean, like when it comes to the food thing, I feel like holidays is one of those times of year where everybody has kind of like their own signature dish. Like Brian makes empanadas. My aunt, his mother makes these meatballs, and I like
I
they're
love
they're
meatballs.
frozen meatballs, but they're like the Swedish meatballs.
So
I
brown
will just stand.
sauce?
Yeah, I will just stand.
Just-
at the
he stands
thing,
over the crock pot
at
and
the crock
eats them.
pot and
Dude,
just
Until they're gone.
shovel them
This
in.
year I should make them homemade because I
Oh,
love
yeah,
doing
dude, I
homemade
love-
meatballs.
Dude,
I do love
Brian,
homemade meatballs.
I would lose my mind. If
I
that
make those
happened.
meatballs when I do make them. Make them so freaking fat and big.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. What do you? All right, so let's just keep with food now. If anybody has recipes, hit us up again. Like I said on the Twitter and the Instagram. But what do you guys like to eat during Christmas? When you said ham, that lit my eyes. I love freaking ham.
Yeah, you do?
Like a
You're
nice
a ham guy?
Virginia spiral ham. I love it.
Yeah, it's solid.
I'm
solid.
gonna
I love it, especially if it's like crisp, like toward the edges and everything.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like hot
it's
ping in the
good ham.
center.
We usually do the spiral ham.
Is that what you have?
We have that. We have the turkey, obviously, and then we're going.
You
to,
do a turkey again for the Christmas? Like I'm not used to. I love ham over turkey. I'm
you
not
know what?
used to-
We do penny alla vodka
Turkey
every
fan.
year.
I love
Yeah.
it.
We do that every single year.
I love
man.
penny
It's
alla
delicious.
vodka.
We get lazy at Christmas time because we have the Christmas Eve party
And
here
then
in
you
my
drink
house.
all the stuff, right?
Yes.
We, of course.
all the stuff.
I miss it every year because I celebrate every year at my parents on Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to go.
But
Yeah.
we usually
I can't believe
cater
as
it
long
a
as
lot.
I've known you, I don't think I've ever been to your Christmas Eve.
I know.
I've
Really?
been to post parties.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
One of these times you'll have to come because we do have a really good time.
No, I'm
It's a
sure
lot
it
of
looks
fun.
awesome. I love hearing all the stories. And
Yeah,
everything.
it's
Yeah.
a lot of fun, and I think most of the time we just cater the food.
Yep,
you know,
we
right?
do.
We
We
cater
do,
it.
yeah.
So
That's what we
there's
do on
nothing really
Christmas.
special.
Yeah,
about
right.
it.
Yeah, you guys do.
The food's
got
very good.
Those wings that we get
The
every
wings
year.
are amazing.
Yeah,
The
oh,
wings
yeah.
are so
Some
good.
wing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it. You have food brought in.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get 2 trays of wings.
Okay.
And yeah,
With buffalo sauce.
That's
and
it.
Like, yeah, there you
We
go.
get 2 trays of
Two
wings.
trays of
I'm waiting for a
wings.
bill, and we eat it.
And that's it. And then
We get
and
2
then
trays
we
of
Sounds
eat.
wings.
good. You can't go wrong.
Two
Yeah,
trays
that's
of
right.
wings, a starter gun, and and forks, and that's
Yeah,
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Dude,
So we
yeah,
say-
my
they
Christmas
say
is
go.
honestly pretty low key too because we do it on Christmas Eve. Plus, it's like I have my 4 kids. I really just want to see their faces on Christmas,
Right.
And see they get excited. I have my little coffee that we mentioned earlier, and
Yeah.
I fog out for a little while.
I can't wait for that to be a parent. And,
Yeah, oh
on
my
Christmas
gosh.
morning.
Yeah. And then you get to build all the toys, Brian. A lot of fun
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I got like
Well,
1,000.
no, there's a tip for you,
paper
Brian. Just
cuts
make
on my
sure
fingers.
when you're buying toys for your kids,
Yeah.
make sure that they're not those build toys. Just
Yeah.
buy things that are already built.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I mean, God, I look forward to coming down for the food at the play. You know, at Brian's house.
Yeah.
It's amazing food. It's a good time. The Christmas Eve party that we do is always a lot of fun.
On Christmas, you go down there or you stay here?
We go down there on Christmas.
So
On Christmas.
Christmas
Okay.
Day, we
That's
go
our
down there.
tradition.
We see Brian on Thanksgiving. Well, we saw Brian on Thanksgiving for
Yeah.
the first time this year. If you guys saw it on Instagram, and every Christmas Day we go down to my aunt's house and
Yeah.
we have that. But yeah, I think at our house we have catered in. We bring in chicken parm, which is just amazing.
love
I
chicken
love
parm.
love a good chicken
I
parm.
love freaking
homemade
good chicken
meatballs.
parm.
And we do make a ham.
We do make it.
usually
Oh,
do
we do
make the
make a
spiral
ham. We
ham. That's
actually
the
do.
only thing we actually do.
My
That's the
mom
one thing you
makes
make.
the
We'll
spiral
cook a
ham,
ham.
which I do.
That's why I love it, man.
Or
You throw it in
turkey.
the oven, forget about it.
Yeah.
It comes
Yeah.
out delicious. I
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah.
love it, man.
I agree
Slow
with that.
cook it
for
all
sure.
day long.
The
So-
thing that bothers me is the Christmas music, though. I'm just not a Christmas music guy.
Oh, come on, man.
Because we
Nah,
talked
man.
about it just
You're a
starts too
fucking
early,
Scrooge.
right?
We talked about
it starts
it.
like,
It's just like,
Halloween,
dude.
Christmas music.
Well,
all right, calm down. Because
Yeah.
Thanksgiving really has no music. Thanksgiving is Christmas.
Exactly.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't play Monster Mash 14 times in a row.
The
And
Monster
that's all. That's all you
Mash.
have for that.
That is a very polarizing topic. Is Christmas music? You're either really
Yeah.
for it or really against.
I mean,
it.
I do like
Yeah,
some,
there's no
but
in
dude,
between,
24
right?
hours of it. 24.
Yeah.
And if anybody here has ever worked retail,
Yes,
oh
yes.
my God.
I did. Yeah.
Working retail
Listening to
with
the
music
same
is
thing.
like it's just you want to like put a cheese grater against
It's
your
not
head.
only it's not only just
OMG.
retail. When I went to the bar down the river front bar, whatever it is, and I got there late, and the owner of the bar came in. He's like, "Do you mind if I shut this off?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no." It was all Christmas music. I've been
Yeah.
listening to it all day. I can't
Really?
take it anymore. So it's all places.
hilarious.
They have the music playing in the restaurants
Yeah.
constantly
Oh,
too.
yeah. Exactly.
Do you
exactly.
guys have any favorite like Christmas?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do.
You do
The
like-
one thing I'll say that I am partial to Harry Connick Jr. and I really
Okay.
do like a lot of his stuff. I like a lot of his takes on stuff. It's a little bit more of that sort of that jazzy.
Yeah, he
kinda
jazzes it
upbeat
up a little bit.
kind of thing. My favorite Christmas song though is honestly probably just Christmas in Hollis, which is by the Run DMC from the movie
That's
Die
an
Hard.
awesome
Okay,
song.
all right.
Yeah,
all right.
I love that. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
That is
That's my
awesome. I
favorite
didn't put that. I
Christmas
put some
song.
of favorite Christmas. I
Yeah.
love It's Cold Outside. There's so many different versions of it, but I really like the one with She and Him, and also the one from Elf with Zoe Deschanel, who's also from She and Him,
Oh yeah.
and with Leon Redbone. But that's that song became so controversial.
Yeah.
At one point, they stopped playing it on a lot of radio
Yeah,
stations.
man.
Well, I mean, you listen to the lyrics are pretty.
They are.
She asked, "What's in the drink?" At one
Yeah.
point, she's like, "What's in the drink?"
Well,
I'm
the
like,
whole thing was like
it's B&B.
It was like right around that whole like the Bill Cosby thing, and they were like,
Oh, God.
"This is like a little bit odd.
Yeah.
This is like
Have you seen the music video where they take the lyrics and like show it honestly?
no,
Oh, no, really?
No,
They
do
take
that?
it from like if you're looking at it controversially, they shoot a music video where it looks like that.
Really?
So when she goes, "Hey, what's in this drink?" The guy's got rope and he's like tying her to a chair.
Oh, my
like,
God, no, I
baby,
know.
it's cold outside.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, in my opinion, I'm going to get all the hate mail. If you want to throw that hate mail at us, it's at looselyrelatedpodcast@gmail.com. But anyway, the song was made in 1940 something.
Yeah,
It was a
exactly.
different time. Whatever. You could say it was terrible, it was great, whatever. It's the context is totally different.
Sure.
And it's clear that the woman also wants to stay there.
Yeah.
She's clear. You should just say goodbye, not made a whole song out of it.
Right.
What if I make a whole song out of this? You could just say, "It's cold outside. I'll be right. I have a car with heat. Goodbye now." You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway. But another favorite song of mine, though, is I love the Pogues' Fairy Tale of New York. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Okay.
Fairy Tales of New York.
Yeah.
Pogues,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
That's an amazing song. Also, staying with an adult theme, Chipmunks, Christmas, Please Don't Be
There we
Late.
go. Perfect. There we go.
It reminds
Wait,
me of my
seriously? Not
childhood.
really?
Yes,
That's-
I love that
that's
song.
Really.
Alvin! Oh,
Makes me
that
want to
stupid
blow
song.
my brains out. Oh
I
my
gotta hear
god,
it.
that song. Oh my goodness.
I gotta have it. And I didn't know this, but apparently Sia put out an album a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
And all those songs
My
are.
brother loves Sia.
She has an amazing voice.
Yes, she does. She's
She has an
great.
amazing voice. But she has a album from, I think it was 2017. Brian, you know what the album's called? Could you check that?
Yeah,
But they're all original music. All of
Yeah.
it. It's not remakes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And there's a song in there called Snowman and another
Yeah.
one called Every Day is Christmas. And they're really nice. You should
Yeah.
check it out if you don't. I mean, that's an album I throw on and kind of forget because you're chatting with friends. And I think it's a good Christmas party deal. You're not really
Yep.
focused on it. You just throw it in the background.
Yeah.
You know it's her because she has such a specific voice. But
Every
you
day
don't-
is Christmas.
Every Day is Christmas. Okay.
Nice. That's awesome.
So that's a really good album.
That's
and,
awesome.
I like Mele Kalikimaka.
Yeah, no, that's-
Naka.
But that's the only song they have in Hawaii. So
Yeah.
we don't want to alienate.
I like it, man.
Listen,
Well,
Hawaii
You
is
rocked
dope.
out.
Yeah.
You hit that home run 20,000 years ago, and you're still hitting it.
Yeah,
buddy.
Exactly.
absolutely. Do you know the name of the guy who sings the song?
Mele Kalikimaka?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of versions of that,
Yeah,
too.
there
But it's
is.
probably
No, the
Bing
original
Crosby.
song.
Bing
No, the
Crosby.
original song. The guy who
Bing
actually
Crosby.
sings it. No, it's not.
I thought it was Bing
Was
Crosby.
it?
Who sings the original one?
I actually saw him.
Joe
sing when I was
Hassett.
on my
Yeah, it's Joe
honeymoon.
Hassett.
I saw
There you
him
go.
Yeah.
sing.
While I'm making my-
1924.
There you go.
Me and him.
His name is. No, I can't.
Oh,
think of his
there we
name.
go.
Robert Alex Anderson.
No, the original. That's not
No.
the original singer.
Of
It's
course
a
not.
famous singer. It's a famous Hawaiian singer. He's like the.
Oh, he's Hawaiian? I'm surprised.
Hawaii?
He's the only Hawaiian singer that I know of.
All right.
No, oh my God. Brother Is, buddy. You don't know Brother Is?
Brother is.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that remake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Is the man.
Yeah.
Of course, he was like 800 pounds of him.
Yeah.
man. He's
Unfortunately.
My
a rip
favorite
now.
My favorite.
Yeah, if you don't know Brother Is, check it out.
My favorite show, my favorite movie song, like you were mentioning the movie song Run DMC, my favorite movie song is from Home Alone,
Yeah.
and it's the song
White Christmas.
You know, the guy, White Christmas?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Now, who's the guy who
I'm
sings?
Dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yeah, and
That's
he has
White
that
Christmas.
Yeah, but they
version
sing it
of
with a
that
little different
song
beat.
is
That's a good
amazing.
song.
I'm
I
not
love
sure.
that
You do a
version
little
of the
bit. That is
song.
your favorite. That is
That's
your
one of my
favorite.
favorite
Oh, I
Christmas
like
song.
what's that? I like the Christmas song, of course, from National Lampoons. Not
Yeah.
Mele Kalikimaka, but
Right.
the other song.
Yeah,
That,
what was his
what
name?
is the actual the main
Don
song? I
Ho.
love
Don
that
Ho.
song.
Don Ho.
Don Ho.
Don Ho is the name of the Hawaiian
Ho.
singer who sung that song.
Brian,
Okay.
what is that? It's from National Lampoons. It's the one they played during the opening credits and closing.
Oh, I don't even know.
I love that song.
Figure that out, Brian, if you can. If you can
We gotta
pull
play
that
close
up.
to these things.
Now, Christmas in Killarney is one of my favorites.
You do love that one.
Louis Armstrong. And I'm not saying this, please.
do love Louis
I'm not
Armstrong.
trying to be this to be racist. It's called Is That You, Santa Claus?
Is that you, Santa Claus?
Z-A-T. Is that you?
Is that you? Is
Santa
that
Claus?
you?
But I love
That's
Louis
hilarious.
Armstrong, man. I love Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I think it's just called Christmas Vacation by
Yeah,
Mavis
okay.
Staples.
Christmas
Okay.
yeah. The
Oh, nice. Okay.
Christmas Vacation. I
Oh,
love
that's
that
awesome.
song,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, that's sick. Okay.
And a really good album for a whole album that you can just throw on and listen is Vince Guaraldi Trio. He does all the Charlie Brown music.
yeah,
My favorite one of that though is Skating. I love
Yeah.
that, and Linus and Lucy is really good too.
that's awesome.
It's all piano though. I love it so much.
I do love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They
Oh,
the
there's
Carol
a lot
Bells
of
and all that.
great,
I love
great,
that.
great songs.
I've been trying
That's
to
strong.
play that on guitar and
Yeah.
all that, and it's a
It's
lot
hard,
of fun.
right?
I love a good instrument like that. Like
Is that hard to
great
play
solo.
it?
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
pretty
There's a
hard.
lot
So,
going
yeah,
on there.
it's a lot of like heavy metal guitar. Riffs
What's that
and all
one where you
that.
got that young? There was that young blonde girl who made a bunch of videos. She plays that. on
Oh,
the
she
violin.
was. Yeah.
She's dancing
she's
around and all
badass.
that.
Oh yeah. No, she does
Yeah,
like
she's
flips and
pretty good.
stuff. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. The other one I love is Blink-182. They made a song called "Happy Holidays, You Bastard."
sir, yes.
I love that song. It's freaking. It's a little
That is a
bit.
good
It's a
song.
very adult, but
Yes.
I love that song.
One of my favorite songs is, I think it's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir's version of
Yeah.
Joy to the World,
Okay.
because that's what I used to wake the kids up in the morning when
Oh, for
it's
Christmas
time to
morning?
get the Christmas presents.
Very
up.
cool.
Damn,
I
you had
put
to wake
on
your
my-
kids up. You guys weren't up already. We used to shake my parents. Get
I
the
just-
hell out of here.
I just blast that
pissed.
song at full blast as soon as I get up, and I like, all right, I'm not getting up. I'll just
There
put
is
up the
that
full
one-
volume, and I'll just play that.
It's funny how like when you sit here, you think back to it more. There is that one great rendition that Bing Crosby did of the Little Drummer Boy with
Oh, yeah, of
David
course,
Bowie.
yes.
David Bowie. I do love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
that's a good
I love
one.
that one.
That's
That
a good
one's
one.
good.
One of my favorite versions of Little Drummer Boy off a Christmas album, very appropriately named. It's just a Christmas album by
Yeah.
Bright Eyes. 2000,
Oh, they did
2001.
that?
He
Oh,
did,
nice. No shit.
And all the money went to all of it from to sell the album went
Yeah.
to HIV charities.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice. That's great.
That's it,
man.
but it's got his like techno beats to it and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And Oh Holy Nights covered by Weezer is all.
Oh,
really good
that's cool, man. Yeah. A few bands did it. Like I know, like I listened to. I think like A Day to Remember did a Christmas song. Every now and then you'll see a rock band throw one in there, and it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I
like
seeing
all the Punk Goes
rendition to
Pop.
it.
They have all the like
Yeah.
Christmas Goes Punk and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I like that song. Donde está Santa Claus? I can't remember who sings that though. You guys know?
That's Santa Claus. I don't know.
Yeah, you know who sings
Raul
that?
Raul
should've.
sings that.
What?
I don't
that's
know.
not-
What is that?
That's
Your
not-
buddy,
that's
like
not-
bro, my buddy, bro.
My buddy Raul.
Donde
There's no
está
place.
Santa Claus? I love
There's
that
no
song.
place like home for the holidays. One of my favorites.
That's a good
Okay.
song.
Frank's
good.
So you like more of the traditional?
Yeah, I like the.
Do you like
traditional
like
songs, yeah.
Bublé's covers of those?
Sometimes
He's good.
He's
yeah,
good.
like-
He's just good to me.
I
Exactly.
I can deal
Yeah.
with it.
I think I got away from Bublé when I watched him last year on the I don't know whatever annual lighting of the Rockefeller Christmas
really?
tree when he came on and he sang the same. It seemed like the same songs like over and over again.
Well, I
throughout
mean,
the
his
show.
his
But
music
his-
range is the same. It's like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
love
like
Frank
that,
Sinatra,
yeah.
but the songs are all
Yeah,
saying the
yeah,
same.
yeah. But he puts
Yeah.
that like
You know?
hip hop. He puts that like hip like music to it.
Yeah, he's like a
he's good.
2005 update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort of.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Agreed.
getting old now.
Yeah.
But do you guys like? I have one song here. I was just thinking. Not that I'm saying this. I already said Chipmunks, Melly Cleek, Mug, and now I'm gonna say this as if I didn't say something cheesy already.
Right.
But do you guys have any like song that's like it's cheesy? You know, it's cheesy, but you still like it. Christmas song.
I
It's
mean,
a tough one to ask. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know, man.
My daughter listens to the song like 100 times. I always like shut it off, but I really secretly love it.
Yeah.
It's Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah, no, I
that's
usually
pretty
shut
funny.
that one off.
she
when I
plays
hear
it so
too.
much. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, shut it
Yeah.
down. Well, I'm like, gave you my heart. I'm like, yeah. I'm singing back to that Ham.
Maybe all
Cheesy,
maybe
I
all
don't
you
know.
want for Christmas
You don't
is my
have-
two
you
front
don't have,
teeth.
like-
I was gonna say that one too. It's
That's
kind of funny you
definitely
said that. I was
Maybe
thinking
that
of that one.
Grandma
Yeah.
got run over by
I
a
was-
reindeer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a good
that's
one. That's a
another
good
one,
one.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What about what the hell?
Everyone forgot about the Snoopy's one,
What?
The
No,
Snoop-
it's-
the
There's
Red
one?
Baron Christmas song.
the Red
no,
Baron?
it just said Vince Giaraldi.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vince
all right.
Giaraldi.
He
that's
does
that.
their
They made
whole-
that connection.
Yeah, that's
He
the-
does their whole.
Oh, really? Oh, the
Yep.
Chipmunk. Oh,
No,
oh.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Did we mention the Chip? You mentioned the Chipmunks, didn't you?
Yeah,
He did.
Did
That's
you
one of
leave
the-
10 minutes ago?
I
when we
didn't,
were
think he
talking?
but-
might have left.
I think he was stroking out again.
That's
I think
what
the
it is.
B&B
I'm worried that you're having absent seizures.
I think
and
the-
like she's just
I
seizing.
think
we
the
don't know
B&B
it.
is kicking in as
There
well.
you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm blaming it on the B&B.
The B&B.
Blame
It's
it
your
on.
fault. You
That's
brought
our.
it.
That's going to be our song. Blame it on the B&B.
Blame it on the
blame it
B&B.
That might be a good Christmas song.
Yeah, but Last Christmas, I like that dumb song. And I was thinking, this makes me feel bad, and this is totally irreverent. I thought I'd bring this down to a halt.
Okay,
we were
let's
having
do
fun,
it.
but now I just want to bring this to a screech.
Yes.
You're like, didn't this person die? And you're not sure if they died. You're like,
What?
oh, I'm so bad.
Have we been through
I
this
thought
before?
George. Yeah, I'm sure we talk about this every
Yes.
5 months. We
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm like, I'm pretty sure George Michael died. And my wife's
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
think so. It's been already a few years. Died in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We should. I thought we should play a game called "Did this person die or not?" But I'm
Oh,
afraid
we
we'll
should do
embarrass
that.
ourselves.
That should be the next
We'll
one.
probably embarrass the hell
That's
out
what I'm
of
saying.
ourselves.
Well, I just mentioned David Bowie. He passed away. And it was like
2
a
years
year ago. I
probably?
think
A
maybe
year or
like
two?
a year or
No,
two
it had
ago.
to be
Yeah.
He released an album right as he was
Yeah,
passing away.
exactly.
I think while he was in the
I
hospital.
think it was
Yeah.
longer than that.
No,
No, it's only a
about
year or two.
2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, 2
all right,
years
2 years
tops.
ago, maybe.
2
Could
years
be
ago.
right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, maybe it's time to see what's going on in that presents or Cole.
The trivia.
You guys wanna
game.
hop back on?
Yes, yeah,
You
sounds
know what
good to
time
me,
it
man.
is.
It's a good time to do that.
Righto.
All right,
Oh,
so
hold on, we got to
next,
refill.
We got to do a little refill here.
Jesus.
We're doing that. All right, fair enough. Fair
Brian,
enough.
Brian, do you need a refill? How are
I'm
you
doing
doing?
it again.
What are
I'm
you doing
being a
over
jerk,
there?
and I'm filling mine first.
Nah,
There
it's
you
fine,
go.
Joe.
What are we doing over there?
I am not going to do a refill.
No,
okay.
I have
fair
to
enough.
drive
there
home.
You go. Oh, there you go.
right.
You know that is true. See, luckily, I get to walk upstairs.
Yeah, if we can.
Driving later at
Yes,
Staten Island? Or are
I
you
am.
kidding?
I'm just going to stay in the
Can
basement.
I put your info out there? Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have said that.
No, you're good. You're good.
He will be on Jackson
Nobody,
Avenue.
nobody goes to Staten Island. Okay, not even people that live in Staten Island go to Staten Island.
I apologize. He'll be in Staten Island, Jackson Avenue with his friend Johnson,
Johnson,
Peter.
Yes,
You can find him
Leroy.
there. You can, if you're mad at this show today, you thought it went too crazy, go find him at Jackson Avenue.
Okay.
All right, phase 2, Brian, hit it.
Before we do that, we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, and welcome back. We're going to get right into this next game type of segment. This one is called Logical Log Lines.
Logical log lines.
Logical log lines.
So
right.
this
Cool.
is kind of a
Log.
generic segment. I had a everyone's getting bombed.
Merry Christmas.
Getting.
Merry Christmas.
What do you mean, getting?
Christmas berry.
Where are you, Santa?
I swear to God, I'm not drunk.
All right, what's this logical log?
All right, so this is a generic segment I had in my segment ideas thing, and I made it into a Christmas thing. I'm going to read 5 log lines, and you guys are going to have to guess which Christmas movies they're based on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's going to be, you're going to have to come to a consensus, Jesus Christ, and you have to get 3 out of 5.
Okay. All right.
So here we go.
All right.
So the first log line is, a young Christmas prodigy sets out on his own with his newfound elf friend after being labeled a misfit at the North Pole.
Oh, I like that movie.
Nice. Elf, isn't it?
At the North Pole with his
Oh, is that-
newfound
Oh, no,
elf
that's
friend.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, when he
Yes,
has to
yes,
go to
yes.
the island of
Yep.
Misfits.
Rudolph,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Perfect.
Reindeer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
all right.
guys, we're on
We're gonna
fire.
wreck this. It's gonna be. we're
I
gonna
hope
wreck
so.
it.
We start
Maybe.
now. We're bombing the next 4 in a row.
Yeah, right.
We're on you.
We put truth serum in the B&B.
Yeah.
All right, so this is number 2. A man goes to court to prove that he is in fact the real Santa Claus. After
Miracle on
fail-
34th Street.
Yep. There you go.
Oh my God! You're
There
not
we
even.
go. He's not
It's
even
supposed to be a
thinking about it.
consensus, buddy.
Census.
He's right. All right. So this is the third one. I'm going to do this one out of order that I wrote down. A man
right.
travels to New York City to discover the
Elf.
Jeez. All right, you know what?
Wow. This is insane. His
You
memory
win.
is never this good.
Because I've seen every
I
Christmas
knew-
show. I
Brian,
love
can we
Christmas.
do the
I
last
knew-
2? I want to do the last 2 just because.
I knew Joe was an idiot savant.
Yeah.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Joe's like, oh,
It just depends on the topic.
Roger.
He can be like,
It's
He-Man is
basically-
Shira Christmas special.
this.
It's just
No,
like-
it's only this. It's only Christmas.
Yeah.
It's only
That was
Christmas
awesome,
shows and astrophysics.
This movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's it. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to make it not too hard, but I guess I made it too easy.
Yeah.
All
Well.
right, so next one. 9 intertwined stories examine the complexities of the one emotion that connects us all.
Love Actually.
Jesus Christ. Yep.
Nice.
Okay,
Dude.
I didn't know that
Look at-
one.
Dude, there we go.
You guys are
Nice.
good.
Wow.
All right, this is
All
the
we do
last
is
one.
Not
movies,
that I
that's
watched
it.
that. I don't watch the lady shows.
That's Rick Grimes, bro. He's in that.
I like all that.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Yeah.
crap.
So this is this is the last one.
Yeah.
A depressed alcoholic mall Santa sees hope for
Bad
his
Santa.
Bad Santa.
That's in it.
Yeah. We
Five
actually
for
we
five.
didn't know these. We actually did.
No, I swear to you, we did not know these.
Yeah, I
All
didn't
right.
know.
That was actually
Yeah.
really. I thought that was a fun segment.
But that
though.
was a great, Brian.
And
you
that
could
could work as a
Brian,
lot of
you,
things.
You could have done 25 more. Of
Yeah, those are really
I
fun.
enjoyed
You know, we
that.
should
I
have
enjoyed
made
that.
it.
Even non-Christmas. I never heard of one of
Yeah,
those shows.
I seriously, Brian, great segment. Great segment.
We should have made it.
Right.
where-
So we're gonna switch things up real quick. I'm gonna let Joe tell you what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a gift real quick to Joey that my wife wanted me to do on the show, so I'm
Yeah?
gonna do it.
All right, cool, man.
All right.
All right.
So
Okay.
let me get in my bag, Joe. What you got going on?
All
Well,
right.
what I was gonna say is like we
Yeah.
should have made it where if Brian won, we give him a gift, and if we won, He gives us a gift.
Well, Brian gets like a slightly softer mattress for the base.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's about it.
This was to everybody in Loosely Related, Joe. You can
Oh,
open that
okay.
one.
We go.
What the hell?
We got a little gift here.
Wait,
A little
no,
gift
this is
opening
not
thing.
right. He's giving out presents and making us all feel like shit that we don't have presents for him.
Dude, I don't want presents for my wife.
I don't feel shit.
I didn't
Well,
even know
tell-
what you were getting.
tell-
I was like, Stephanie, good job. I don't know what's happening.
I'm not one of those people. Like, you know what it is? Like when I get a
She
gift,
just wanted show
This was
cred.
for a producer.
all you gotta say to all you have to say to yourself is,
There you go,
listen,
Brian.
my gift to you is my company. That's all you have to say. My
Yeah.
gift to you is that I grace you guys with my presence on this podcast.
Is everybody ready?
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it
open
is.
this
My
up.
gift to
Yes,
you
here we
guys
go.
is
It's not that
every
exciting.
Tuesday.
Just so that you know before we open it, it says "Too loosely related" from Stephanie.
These
Wow,
are
that's
from our
awesome.
fans, people.
From our-
People are sending us stuff.
Our diehard
All right,
fans.
so
Here we go.
Our
What is it?
first ever gift on the show, or some chocolate-covered pretzels.
Some chocolate-covered
my
pretzels.
gosh.
rainbow
Thank you
striped
so
ones and
much.
chocolate ones. You guys can have the rainbow striped ones. I'll
White
take the
chocolate.
chocolate
Well, white
ones.
chocolate and dark chocolate.
We also
pretzels.
accept turkey and ham if you want to send that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Especially
cool.
that.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
We don't have an actual physical site yet, but if
Yeah.
you want to send us anything else, you got to hit us up at BruceLeeRelatedPodcast.com. Please follow us on Twitter at LRPodcast. Also, you can find us on Instagram at loosely_related, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and Loosely Related Facebook page. Also, our email is looselyrelatedpodcast@gmail.com.
And you know,
Don't
and-
forget to like and subscribe on YouTube as well.
Yes,
and
please.
if you go to our site, you can find yourself a tray of chocolate-covered pretzels.
Those look
There you
so
our
go.
first item on our on our
Okay.
company
All right,
store.
fair enough.
Also, thank you for the card.
All right.
Because I got a
That's
card.
all stuffy right there.
Yes.
Okay, so this is something that my wife wanted me to give to you.
This is something
I
for
mean,
me.
this dedicated listener.
Dedicated listener. So we have a dedicated listener
Dusty.
here. who
Thank you,
sent in
Stephanie
A
Hickson.
very specific type of thing. I think I already kind of know what it is. I have a weird feeling that I know what it is.
Are we going to be drinking?
What do you
I,
think it
I
is?
bet you I know what it is. I think
Are
I
we
know what it
drinking
is.
more?
I think I know what it is. Ready? I think I know what it is. Joey's Swear Jar. I knew it. I literally knew it. This is Joey's Swear Jar. 25 cents. We have been saying for the longest time that we need a swear jar anytime I curse on the podcast.
Well, you know what?
And it's funny because I've been working on it more and more ever since they mentioned it to me. And it's now, but now I have it. So, because every now and then you still have to have it there.
we
That
haven't-
is
some change
awesome.
in
That is
there.
hilarious.
we have incentive now.
That's
We
hilarious.
should keep that swear jar on.
We're going to keep it here, man.
Oh,
We
we're
should
gonna
keep
keep
it on
it
the
here.
table and turn this into a more adult show.
Yes. Oh, well, now we can officially.
Oh, what's she
and
right?
then we can use all that money that we'll collect very quickly to like buy ourselves,
See,
upgrade
but
our
that's-
studio.
Look how selfish he is. See
He's
how
turned
you,
it around.
See how you make it
He's
adult.
turned it around.
How you make it adult and how you justify it is you say, well, listen, we curse a lot in our podcast, but all of our cursing money goes to
Goes to
St.
charity.
Jude's Children's Hospital, just like in Home
Every time
Alone
we curse,
2.
every time we
At
curse,
the end
goes
of
to-
that,
What's
Jay,
in the- is
so
that any good in there?
I
What's
got
right?
a little. All right, so I'm going to read this. This is from again a dedicated, loosely related listener. This is Dear Joey, Merry Christmas. Here is a little something for you to help get money put away for your future. I wish you all the best every day. A blessed new year full of fun. Love, Stephanie, a.k.a. Loosely Related's #1 fan.
There you go.
Thank you,
that's
Stephanie.
nice.
She's
Thank you,
being very
Stephanie,
up.
very much. I love it. It is phenomenal. First of all, I just love the confetti, which is just the confetti's all confetti.
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 We're inventing
Confederate
words. It's a
States.
loosely related podcast.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm gonna keep that honestly right here. That's great.
Put it right on top of
That's
the
awesome.
candy. Right on top of the candy.
All right,
there
there
you
we go.
All right,
right.
so I hope everybody's enjoying this Christmas special. I'm going to
Yes.
check in with my host, see what else they got, and then if you guys want to stick along afterwards, Brian's got a little bonus for us.
We got a little bonus for us.
Joey, got anything?
Listen, I just want to say thank you everybody for tuning in. We've been seeing actually, just you guys really seem to be liking the podcast. I'm getting a lot of great feedback, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, we started this thing one day. We were just kind of hanging out, talking one day, and next thing you know, we have Christmas specials and Halloween specials and guest interviews. And if you had told me even 6 months ago that we would be where we are right now, I'd honestly say I don't think that's possible. But we love what we do, and we hope you guys love it too. I really do hope that.
And we're growing too, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And there you go.
Joe, what do you got for us?
God, I'm just looking forward to Christmas, man. All these gifts Brian's going to buy us now, and
Brian.
Yeah.
we
We
won.
gotta
We
nail
won
this last
again.
one.
We're winners. We're winners again.
Look at that, 2 in a row.
We're feeling so good about
Feeling
ourselves.
good.
It's the only time we actually feel good about
It was
ourselves.
a flawless victory this
I'm
time.
gonna sleep
Flawless
well tonight.
victory.
That's all I know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna sleep really well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
tomorrow morning when we wake up, we'll be able to open up all our presents and and drink some more because I have a bottle
We
of
do
B&B.
have that,
So
and all my recipes. Don't forget about
the
that.
recipes
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff?
By the way,
I'm not
if you,
doing all
if,
that work,
if,
though.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Dad, but if you try any of the recipes that we mentioned, let us know
Absolutely.
in the comments down
I'd love to
below
hear about it.
if you've had them before, if you've ever made it yourself, or if you tried them out.
better
give us
off.
a shout out.
Try them out, make them, and then
Yes.
send them to the
Yes,
show.
yes.
Send them to the show.
Yeah.
We'll let you know how it is.
I should have prefaced that.
We'll have
yeah.
another contest based on who makes the best of the recipes that we've
Who can get us
introduced in
more
this
drunk?
episode.
Can you
Yeah, and if
imagine?
you'd like to bring, if you would like to forward us another bottle of B&B for the next episode, that's fine as well.
You imagine
I
us
have no problem with that.
Drinking 20 different alcoholic eggnogs on the podcast. Oh, this was better than the last one.
I'm sure we might have some friends of the show at our other jobs. I know you can't believe that we do something else for a living.
Yeah.
But please don't take
I don't
this to
believe
heart. This is just
Yeah.
joshing around.
Oh, this
but
is us
thank
being
you
us.
so much, Loosely Related, all you watchers
Oh,
out
wait,
there.
before,
Really
can we-
appreciate it.
Here we go.
finish up?
Oh,
No,
he's
I don't
gonna
want
do it.
He
I
has
don't
to
want
He's gonna do
interrupt.
it.
He has to do
But
it.
I want to tell everyone about that sweater contest.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
too late?
We didn't
Yes.
officially mention that.
All right.
So let's tell them about
All
the
right,
sweater
people, if you
contest.
got that ugly sweater, we extended it. We got lots of feedback. So we're going to actually extend it to, I believe, the 17th of December. Is that right?
I believe
We're
we're
27th.
27th.
We're going to go backwards in time.
Go backwards in time. We can do that. We've
This
talked
B&B
about
is a
this
heavy
before.
hitter.
Well, the 17th of next year.
The 27th,
The
Friday.
December 17th, 2021.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm all screwed up here. So we're going to extend it to the 27th, which is, I think, the following Friday right after
Yes.
Christmas.
Yep.
Please get your submissions in there. You can hit us up on Instagram, but if you don't have an Instagram, hit us up on Twitter, LR Podcast, at LR Podcast.
Facebook.
Also find us right on the Facebook, on Instagram at loosely_related. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and Loosely Related Facebook page, as Joey and Joe said. Hit us up our email, looselyrelatedpodcast@gmail.com. Hit like, subscribe. As we say in the Bronx, we hate to flat leave you, but it's time to kick rocks. Love you.
Peace, guys.
Out.